Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, I'm Daisy and I try and post a video at least once a week, usually on a Sunday. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's supporting me and being here. It honestly means the world, so I just wanted to say a big thank you. I know I don't have a huge following on here, but thank you so much for the people that do actually stick around and watch me. It's mad to think that I know it's only 80 subscribers, but 80 people watch me like that. That just seems crazy. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Today's video, as you can see by the title, is going to be my updated skincare routine. I've basically just simplified my routine, taken it back to basics. I was getting so confused about all the different products and stuff like that, so I just sort of went back to sort of like my origins of skincare, I guess, which is really nice. It's been working so well for me. My skin has honestly never been better. So I'm really excited to sort of share this with you. I'm by no way an expert, so do not take my word for any of this, but this is just what's been working for me. In advance, I know a lot of people might watch this and think there is no way that is simplified, because I still do use quite a few products, but for me it's super simplified. It's easy, it's quick, and it's just working for my skin. Like, a lot of the products that I used like from my first ever skincare. Like, I don't even know when I started doing skincare, but ages ago. So it is just quite nice just to go back to sort of basics. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my evening skincare routine, like physically on my face. That's what you'll see. But I will basically just let you know which products I use differently in the morning, because my two routines are fairly similar, to be completely honest. And there's just a few products that I switch up that I use differently in the morning to the evening. So I'll just sort of let you know, basically. You'll see in the video. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but yeah, hopefully it is. But yeah, that's probably enough rambling, to be honest. You're probably just here for the skincare, so let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, for my skincare, what I do is I take off my makeup. I don't always wear makeup, so this is not necessarily a step I do all the time, but today I am wearing makeup, obviously, so I've got to take it off. Okay, so the first thing that I do to remove my makeup is use a micellar water. I use either one of these Bioderma ones. There's this Bioderma one, which is just the standard one, and I use this quite often. This is like my third bottle of this now. I absolutely love it. And then sometimes I use this one, which is the one for sensitive skin. So I use this one if my skin's playing up, if I'm breaking out, or I've got my eczema or anything like that. I tend to use this one just so it doesn't flare anything up. None of these actually flare up my skin. If you didn't know, I tend to have really bad eczema, so none of these do really badly flare up my skin. I just use the sensitive one just to make sure when my skin is playing up. So I just don't want to risk it, because when my eczema's bad, it is really bad. Okay, so I'm just taking the normal micellar water and I just put it on a cotton pad, and then I basically just wipe my makeup off. This is just like to get the main stuff off. So yeah, I just wipe the makeup off with this little cotton pad. Obviously I take off my glasses, but I can't see you guys if I do that, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the rest of the makeup off with this. I know these aren't very good for your skin, and where I can, I try not to use them. I do really want to invest in a reusable cotton pad, but I'm just not 100% sold. Like, I need some recommendations on which ones are the best. Okay, so once I've used the micellar water to take off the main bulk of makeup, I'll go in with cleansing balm. My favourite cleansing balm at the moment is the Clinique Take the Day Off. I absolutely love this. Mine is getting close to being empty, which is really sad. And sometimes if I actually am not wearing that much makeup, I will just go straight in with the Clinique cleansing balm instead of the micellar water. But today I had quite a bit of makeup on, so I really needed the micellar water to take it off. But I'm about to go in with this cleansing balm now, just to get the rest of the makeup off. So yeah, I just massage that into the skin. It literally just turns into an oil, which I love, and it literally gets every little bit of makeup off, which is really important, because you're meant to take your makeup off before you actually clean your face. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly just finish off the whole face, and then I basically just rinse it off with water, and then I'll go in with a proper sort of face wash cleanser. So now I've washed that all off, I'm just going to go in with my actual cleanser. I actually use the same cleanser morning and evening, and this is my favourite. I am so glad I found this cleanser. I'm sure you've probably heard of this before. It's being raved about all on social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything, but honestly it is so worth the hype. It's just this CeraVe smoothing face wash. It's meant to be for sort of like dry, bumpy skin, and honestly this is amazing. It's meant to gently cleanse your skin whilst exfoliating without disrupting the protective skin barrier, apparently. But honestly it's really good. It's got some really good stuff in. It's got salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, and it's got this thing that I don't actually know how to say it, ceramides, I think, but honestly this is so good, and it's fragrance free, so it works really well for my sensitive skin. This face wash has honestly been my saviour recently. It's really good at helping me keep my breakouts at like bay. This has honestly been helping loads. So with the CeraVe cleanser, what I do is I dampen my face, and then I put some of this on my Foreo. I think you've probably seen this in my old skincare video. I absolutely love my Foreo. This is the Foreo that I have, just this little black one, and it's the one that has the sensors on the back. So you connect this to your phone and put this against your skin, and it basically just sets up a personalised skincare routine for you, which is really good. I absolutely love this. It's such a nice gentle exfoliation. My skin always feels so soft after using this. I think it's the Foreo Luna Fofo, but yeah, this one is honestly amazing. I think it's the cheapest one they actually do, but I honestly would recommend. So what I do is I just put this onto the Foreo. I give it like quite a good sized pump. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can sort of see how much I put on. I put quite a bit on, and then I just go ahead and use that on my face. Okay, so we're all cleansed, as you can see. It's got little soap suds all over my face, but I just need to rinse this off now. Okay, so I've just rinsed that all off. My skin honestly feels so fresh. It is such a good feeling after you've worn makeup all day to take it off and have a fresh skin. After I have cleansed my face, I like to go in with a face mask. I'm actually not going to do a face mask tonight just because I did one this morning, but I use different face masks depending on like different things, so I'll just go through a few of them with you now. Okay, so in the mornings I tend to use this Origins Drink Up face mask. It's a moisturizing face mask, and this honestly leaves my skin feeling so nice and moisturized, so silky soft. I absolutely love this one. Like I said, I do tend to use this in the morning. I think it's just because it makes it super hydrated and like nice and glowy. So yeah, this is my daytime mask that I use. And then in the evening, I tend to use this Origins Clear Improvements. It's like a charcoal face mask, and it's really good for helping if I'm getting any blemishes. It really gives me a deep clean, which I love in the evenings after I've worn makeup. It just really feels like it's getting everything out of my pores and just giving me the deep clean that I need. Okay, so moving on from the cleansing stage of my skincare routine, I'm moving more onto sort of like the products that I leave on my face. The next thing that I do is just use this liquid exfoliator. So this is just the liquid exfoliant that I use. It's the Paula's Choice BHA exfoliator. This is quite expensive, but it is honestly worth every single penny. This is the best product I've ever bought. Thank you to Hannah who recommended it to me at work. This, honestly, I cannot explain how good it is. It leaves your skin so soft. It's really helped me get rid of my scars from my spots that I've had, and it just generally just gives me pretty glowy skin, and that is all down to this product. So yeah, I literally just take some of this on a cotton pad and just put it all over my face basically, which is what I'm just going to do now. Yeah, I literally just take it on the pad and I just rub it all over my face. And just as a warning, if you wear fake tan, this will take it off. It is exfoliating, so it will take your fake tan off if you're wearing any fake tan, which I am, and I always forget. It's such a pain because I have to keep re-tanning my face. But it is so worth it for this. But as you can probably see, it is taking my tan off with the skin cells basically. But yeah, I also forgot to say I do use the Paula's Choice exfoliant every day, twice a day. I use it morning and night. I think it just depends on your skin, but I find using it every morning and evening has really helped my skin. I just need consistent skincare, so by doing that I don't miss it, I don't forget to do it, and it has been working wonders on my skin. Moving on, the next thing I use is a face serum. The face serums is sort of where it really does sort of differ from my morning to evening skincare routine. So I actually have 2 different serums that I alternate between in the morning and 2 different ones that I alternate between in the evening. So I'll just sort of like show you and explain why I use certain ones and when I use them basically. So in the morning, these are the 2 that I alternate between. One of the options that I use in the morning is the Glossier Super Glow serum. This one is one of my favorites. This one is basically what you've probably seen in my skincare before. The Glossier ones are my favorite. I basically use this one every single day in the morning. This is my go-to morning one. It just makes my skin so glowy and it makes it so nice to put makeup over, hence why I use this in the morning, because I want my skin to glow and just look very nice and fresh. So I use the Glossier Super Glow quite a lot in the morning, and then sometimes in the morning if my skin is really dull and sort of lifeless, I will skip the Glossier one and go straight in with this one, and this is just the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, and this makes my skin so glowy. Honestly, this is a lifesaver when my skin is dull, but I do only use this when I'm having a bad like dull skin day, just because it is quite expensive. So that is the 2 serums that I alternate between in the morning, and then in the evening I switch between these 2 Glossier ones. The first one is the Glossier Super Pure one, and this really helps even out sort of my skin tone and texture, which is really good, especially if you are going out for the evening. This is really nice to use under makeup as well, because it does just give you sort of that flawless skin finish, which is obviously perfect for putting makeup on. And then the last one that I alternate between in the evening is the Glossier Super Bounce Serum. The Super Bounce Serum is the one that I use the most in the evening. This has got hyaluronic acid in and vitamin B5, and this basically just helps get your skin extra moisturized. So I like to put this on in the evening because I was told that your skin heals while you sleep, so I like to have all my moisturizing products on in the evening. So this one I do use the most, and this is the one that I'll be using right now. So with this one, what I do is basically just like most other serums, use a little pipette thing and just use this to squeeze it out onto my hands and basically just put it on my face. So yeah, I just rub that all over my face and down my neck just like that, and then I just leave that to sink in just for a couple of minutes before I put my moisturizer on. Okay, so I've just let that sink in, it's all gone into the skin now, and I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize now. So this is the moisturizer that I usually use. It's just the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer. This is one of the first skincare products that I ever used. Having eczema, I've sort of like had to play around with different moisturizers and stuff, and this one has been the best by far. It doesn't irritate my skin, it's nice and lightweight, so for every day this one's really good, and I do tend to try and use this morning and evening. But when I'm struggling with dry skin, which I am at the moment with it being a little bit colder, but I do tend to go in with a bit of a thicker moisturizer, and this is just one that my dermatologist recommended for me. It's really helpful when my skin is really dry, and it is one that I've been using quite a lot recently, just because with it being so cold my skin is so dry, so I like to just keep on top of it because I don't want my eczema to flare up. Is the Aveeno Oatmeal Cream. So yeah, this Aveeno cream is amazing. It even says like dermatology tested, suitable for sensitive skin, and it's unscented, which again is brilliant if you have sensitive skin like me, because the scented products do tend to irritate your skin a little bit more. This is the moisturizer that I will be using tonight, just because my skin is feeling a little bit dry. But before I actually put that on, I just want to talk about another moisturizer that I do sometimes use in the day. So this is the cream that I use if my skin is feeling really dull. I only really ever use this in the day. It is the Ole Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Cream. This in combination with the serum honestly helps your skin glow so much. But again, just like the serum, I only use this on days that I really am having dull skin, because again, it is quite expensive, so I try not to use this every day unless obviously I need it. But yeah, like I said, I just use this in the day if my skin is feeling really dull, and I never use this in the evening because my skincare in the evening is all about hydration and in the day is about glowing skin. So this is an alternative moisturizer that I use in the day. They're the different moisturizers that I use, but I am going to go in with this Aveeno moisturizer. This literally just goes all over my face and my neck. It is so important to moisturize your neck, and actually just this bit like on your chest, because that shows the wrinkles too, and then obviously on my face, which I'm just going to rub in now. Also, I've just realized, I'm really sorry about the change in the light. It's gone really pink because there's some like orangey pinky clouds that have just come across the sky, so I'm sorry about the change in lighting. I mean, it's quite cute, but sorry that it keeps changing. But yeah, I'm all moisturized on my face and neck now, and oh, it feels so nice. I love moisturizer. Okay, so the next thing that I do is eye cream, and the eye cream that I use is just this one. You've probably guessed by the packaging now. It is the Ole Henriksen one. I'm pretty sure in my last video I was raving about the Glam Glow eye cream, which is amazing, and it was my favorite until I found this little guy. So this is just the eye cream that I use. It's the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream, and this is amazing for making your under eyes really nice and bright. So yeah, this is my go-to eye cream at the moment, and I just put that on like any other eye cream. I literally just swipe it underneath my eyes, and then I actually do put it on the lid, like I just sort of swipe it over my lid afterwards. I know when I showed you me getting some out the tub, I did use this finger, but to put it on I do use my ring finger, because that is meant to be the one that uses the less pressure to put cream on into your eyes, so it's just meant to be better. So yeah, use your ring finger to put on eye cream. So the last step of my skincare routine is just putting on lip balm. My go-to lip balm at the moment is the Carmex in the original flavour. So yeah, I just put a bit of this on to finish my skincare. So yeah, that is it for my skincare routine. Sorry about the lighting, it's all of a sudden gone super dark. Honestly, the lighting in this video must be horrendous, so I apologise for that. But yeah, like I said before, I am no skincare expert. This is just what works for me and what has really been helping my skin recently. So I just thought I would share that with you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please do give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.